All right, guys. This is Prime Flex, and I'm back with another educative video. This time, I'm not talking about a strategy here today, and this is going to be the second episode of the series, the Boom and Crash Rules You Must Obey. This is going to be the second episode, and in this video, I want to cover. I'm currently under the weather, so you should don't kind of cut some slack if you're going to talk about my voice energy. Okay, so my vocal energy, sorry. So if you are just new to Boom and Crash, or you've been doing everything wrong and you've not been making profits, okay, this is I'm going to be sharing with you some tips. Okay, I don't know how many I will share with you, and I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I just want you to give me a little bit of your time. Okay, a little bit of your time that is going to change everything, or every way you say Boom and Crash. Okay, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so Boom and Crash, Boom and Crash, Boom and Crash. You have been trading Boom and Crash for years, or you've been trading for weeks. And the first thing, does it ring a bell to you that the first thing that you are taught about Boom and Crash is how to use indicators? They never teach you the basic chart patterns. They never teach you the basic behavioral pattern of price. They don't teach you how to analyze technical analysis. What they go straight to is what using indicators on the 1 minute time frame. The 1 minute time frame. Take note of that. You see, the boom and crash is a very unique market, a very unique market that tells you that kind of look very simple. Okay, the first time I saw this market, I have been trading MetaTrade. I've been trading MetaTrader for some months, but when I saw this market, I was intrigued. I was glad I found the market because it felt very simple and less chaotic. It felt like I was using Renko chart live, okay, this time with time, okay. So it felt like I was using Renko charts. See, all I'm just saying are little boxes, just little boxes, and then a very big box, and then little boxes and a very big box, little boxes and a very big box, and it felt easy to predict. After a big box, there's a chance that a certain set of small boxes will happen after a big box. So it felt quite easy to predict, but the problem is it is not what you think it is. The problem with learning first, or building your foundational background on boom and crash with indicators, is it is not a strong background. Okay, it is not a strong foundation for you. It is never a strong foundation for you. So quit watching my strategies, quit watching anybody's strategies. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what has the market taught me so far? Trust me, you are going to come up with no answer. What has the market taught you so far? You are going to come up with no answer because you have been focused on what the indicators should tell you rather than what the market should tell you. So, in so doing, when the indicators go wrong, you think the indicator you're using can't really predict what the market will do. It can't tell you what is going to happen next. So you go on looking for another indicator rather than studying the chart and asking yourself, why did the market react in this manner against what the indicator was telling me? Most times we never question our losses, and it kind of tells on our trading ability as time goes on. Okay, you see the market in an uptrend, you take a sell trade, and the market just keep going up, and you never question yourself why. You just think, oh, the indicator failed. It got to the 80 level, or it's printed a green candle, or it's printed a green bar, and it didn't work out. I should leave this indicator. It doesn't work out. And I'm just thinking, and I'm just laughing at you because you don't even understand the basic principles of analysis. Okay, you see, everyone in the market is kind of predicting what the market is going to do next. We are all kind of predicting. But you see, there's something in predictability called probability. Now, when you infuse probability with predictability, it gives you a very strong edge over the market. When if I have a strategy that says after a spike, I can take a buy trade and hold for 10 candles. Now, this is me trying to explain a very basic thing on a very basic time frame. If I have a strategy that says after a big spike I can take 10 candles, what does that mean? That is me predicting the market. That is the law of predictability, trying to foretell the future. But when does probability come into play? Probability comes into play when you calculate the percentage of how true your predictability is against how wrong your predictability is. Now, let me show you in the market. A spike happened, 10 candles happened. A spike happened. Let me zoom in so you can see better. A spike happened, 10 candles happened. A spike happened, 10 candles happened. A spike happened, 10 candles happened. I have shown you 3 trades right now. My predictability is just my predictability, me foretelling of trying to foresee the market. My probability is 100% because it is showing me that how true my predictability is against how wrong my predictability is 100%. My predictability based on 3 trades is 100% true. How you can consider me a guru then? But let's see. So I check a spike here. It goes to 6 candles, and then it gets spiked. Now my predictability still remains, but my probability drops because I now have 3 wins and 1 loss. Can you see what I'm trying to show you here? It is only me telling you that there is more to using an indicator than trying to make it foretell the market. You cannot make an indicator foretell the market. An indicator will always foretell the future of the market. It is left to you to find the probability that the indicator you are using currently is going to be true more than it is going to be wrong. That gives you an edge over the market. Now that cancels your chances of just jumping into the market randomly. You see, randomness in the market, when you get caught in the randomness of the market, trust me, the market is just continue. You know how a cloth is thrown into a washing machine. You know what happens? It just keeps on spinning and spinning. The market is going to wash your account clean when you throw yourself into the randomness of the market. So you have to find a probability and not just rely on predictability. I think I'm making a very. My mentor used to say, predictability begats probability, and probability begats good predictability. Now, think of that quote, okay? Think of that quote for a very long time, okay? So, I just explained to you that this market you're seeing right here is the same thing with this market you are going to see. This one. It is the same thing. They are all random movements, random price movements. They are not, they don't care about you. You shouldn't care about them. It is a very simple understanding of the market, okay? The market doesn't give an F about you. You shouldn't give an F about the market. All right. Probability. I was talking about probability. Now, risk calculation. Risk calculation. I will cover the basic of risk calculation right here. Now, boom and crash 1,500 have a four digit before the decimal, and then a 3 digit after the decimal. That is for five. That's for 500, a 4 digits before the decimal and the 3 digits, and that's the same thing for crash 1000, 3 digits, 4 digits. Okay, for crash 1000 it is 4 digits, 4 digits. Now for boom 1000 it is 5 digits and then 4 digits. Now it is basically the same calculation. What you want to take note of, okay, what you want to take note of is the number right before the what? Right before the decimal. Let me show you that on the chart. This is 6617. 6617. Now the number, then I have a decimal, I think, and then I have 2885. Now this number right here is what I want to take note of. Okay, this number right here, this is too big. This let me just cancel that and press back. This number right here is what I want to take note of, the 7 before the point. Now what that means is, once it moves from 6617 to 6618, the market has read 1 point. You can call it 1 pip, you can call it 1 point. The point is, you have to understand the risk. Okay, pip calculation doesn't matter. You can decide to call that 1,000 points, you can decide to call that 10 points. I don't care. Now 1 point, all right, 6617 to what? 6618. That is 1 point increase in the market. Okay, if once, let's say I have a trade, and it goes from 6616, all right, 6616 to 6620. Okay, 6616, and it went to what? 6620. That means the market has moved what? 4 points to the top. Okay, you can call it 4,000 points, you can call it 4,000 pips. I'm currently I'm using my my own understanding of how I calculate my risk. This 4 points, which is the difference between the open price of a trade and the close price of that same trade, then you multiply it by your lot size. Okay, so I used 6616 to 6620, 6616 and 6620. That gave me a +4, a 4 points movement of the market. I took a buy. Okay, so it was in profit, a 4 points of the market. If I was using 0.5, I am going to multiply my 0.5 times 4, 0.5 times 4, and that is going to give me what? $2. It is quite simple. Okay, so now I know my risk. If it was a sell I was taking and I entered at 6616 and my stop loss was at 6620, I know I am risking from here to here. I am risking what? $2. You have to understand what you are risking. You don't just go into the market and you just want to scalp because you need profits. That is the same thing as you throwing yourself into the randomness of the market. Okay, so now let me make this quick and let me talk about the average spike. Okay, so let's say you're trading the smaller candles. Now you have to calculate. If you're trading the smaller candles, you have to calculate the average length of each spike in each market. If you're trading for crash 1000, I think the average is 15. So I use a maximum of what? Of 15 points. You can see this is 18 points. You can see right here 18 points. It could be 15, it could be 18. Let's see for this is what? 20 points. You can see right here. So that means if you took a buy if you took a buy from this point, if you take a buy from this point and the market spiked and got to this point, that is 20 points. If you are using 0.5, that means you're going to lose $10. Very simple calculation. Very, very simple calculation. Very simple, very easy. Okay, so that means if I know my average spike length to be 15, all right, if I know my average, or let me say I want to make it 20. If I know my average spike length to be 20, that means, and I'm using 0.5 lot size, that means for every trade, I know I can be wrong and be taken out, and the market will give me a loss of what? $10. It is quite simple. Okay, so let's say I enter the market here and the market spiked here. That is going to be, let's see, that is going to be, I think we said 18. Okay, that is 11. Okay, that is actually, sorry, I'm not getting this right. Okay, I didn't get it right. Sorry. All right. So that is going to be 11, 10 points. Okay, 10 points. Okay, 10 points. So if I enter the market right here and the market stop me out right here, that simply means I was expecting a $10 loss. I know my maximum loss is going to be $10. But the market spiked and the market gave me $5 loss. Now it now depends on you to either wait for the loss to be greater than your average loss per trade. Okay, or you can just close once you've gotten a loss. Okay, so now how do you combine your risk calculation with your predictability, with your probability? That means if I am using 0.5 and that means I am automatically risking $10 per trade. I am automatically risking $10 per trade using 0.5. And what does that simply mean? It simply means I need to be right. If my win trade is going to give me $5 per trade and my loss is going to give me $10, hypothetically $10 per trade, that means I need 2 wins to cover a loss. That is very simple. So I know for my predictability to be at break even, I need 2 wins and a loss. For me to be in profit, I need 3 wins and a loss. That is it is quite explanatory. If you are taking one candle of the market and you are taking 1 point of the market, and you know the average spike length is $10 for a 0.5 lot size, that simply means you are risking $10 to get $1. If one trade goes wrong, you need 10 trades to be right before you get to break even. Now, that's your predictability might be correct, but your probability is going to what? Is going to shake because you need a whole lot of wins to cover for the losses for just a single loss. Okay, so before you understand, you have to understand all these basic things. I think I'll be covering them much more in the videos rather than just doing bunch of strategies that you guys are going to use for some while and drop out. Okay, I'm going to be doing more of these videos later on. Okay, so this is the second episode of the series, Bowman Crash Rules You Must Obey. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want more of this, and make sure you like the video. Drop a comment if you are confused about anything. Okay, join my Telegram group. We're getting more and more members, and we are very supportive. Okay, there are signals from other members, and I drop my own personal indicators that I use, and I share some trade advice on the channel. Okay, so make sure to join, and thank you for watching this video. Prime Flex says bye bye.